Good evening, everyone. It is April 9th, 2023. What we're looking at is last week's plan that I had. Uh, Now, only started trading NQ a few days ago, so nothing extremely amazing here. But what I was looking for was for us to get into that 955 last week's VWAP close, anywhere around there down to the last week's point of control. So that was where we had that pivot zone. And above at 13,082, above that, I was looking for us to be very, very bid. The reason why is that is our 95% value area high from last month, and the quarterly value area high is also coming in just a little bit above that, around 13,109-ish. So we were able to tag that last week's VWAP close, found a lot of buyers, and squeezed up above that 13,082, getting up to our next major level around 13,180-ish, if I recall correctly. Maybe it was 158, cannot recall. Yeah, 155 to 85. So what am I looking at for next week? Now, we do have a lot of news. Mentioned this on the ES Outlook. Wednesday is going to be what I'm looking at mostly, with CPI pre-market and then FOMC during the market hours at 2 p.m. Thursday, PPI pre-market, and Friday, retail numbers pre-market. This is a little bit tight, and there is a reason for that. Now, above 13,102, I do think we're in that hyper bid environment. It's about that 13,082 to 108 area. So that monthly 95% value area high, and the quarterly as well, that 95% value area high as well. So above there, I'm looking at us to be quite bid. 13,158 represents this balance that we sort of closed right around on Thursday during that RTH close. Just pulling up some charts here on another screen. Above there, I think we start to get some chop in this wide zone. I know it's almost 100 points wide, about 90 points from about 13,231 to the quarterly high there at 3311.5. This week looked more distributive than ES did. So if there is a sell, I would expect it to come at that weekly point of control at 231, and then above there, I think it's this grind up scenario. So overall, quite bullish above about 13,100, and then we come into that that Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday pre-market balance. So if we stay above that 158, we should start being able to trade towards 231, if not grind our way up towards that quarterly high. Above there, we do have 13,554 quarter. What is that? That is right around our 2022 half back at 498 half, and then we have a weekly point of control at 554. We have to scroll back quite far to get that. So if we do get a sell, I would expect it to be somewhere around here. Above there, we do have the Q3 95% value area high at 13,700, and that just high coming in at whatever it is, 740-ish. So I doubt we'll be playing that, but this is somewhere that I have in mind for our next leg up. It's somewhere that I'd be looking for. To the downside, if we lose that 13,012 area, kind of this 13,006 to 35 area, I think we'll come down to the week prior to that's a point of control around 909 half, I believe, where we had the origin of the major move this week on NQ. So that is that weekly point of control from the week prior that gave us that really nice spring upwards towards the high. So if we lose that, I think we'll start trading into a gap down at 777, and then we can see if we can hold that and get a move back towards 13,000. So it's a little bit clearer on this RTH chart here. So if we lose this 13,012, so kind of the lows of last week, roughly, that 13,012 being that 95% value area low, also the Wednesday low of day, and then where we maintained the bid on Thursday. So if we lose that, I think we come into this area of demand, and if we lose that, I think we close that gap down at 777, the range gap close, if not lower, down towards that 32 number. So that's what I'm looking for on NQ. Now, I think just like on ES, I don't think we'll be getting any major moves on this thing until Wednesday when that data comes out. So I'm looking for a quieter Monday and Tuesday. Then we'll get our data release, and then we can reevaluate this on Wednesday after the close. So hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. There will be an update to this on Wednesday at the close. Other than that, trade safe and have a great week.